Hey guys, it's me Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, go ahead and subscribe and hit the post notification bell so you stay in tune with my videos and when they drop. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I wanted to talk to you guys today about the second episode of The Hills. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm outside and it's loud out here. This episode starts off with Heidi, Spencer, and Stephanie. Well, actually it's the whole group, but Heidi, Spencer, and Stephanie were the main focus. So pretty much Heidi and Spencer greet Stephanie. Somehow Stephanie gets a drink spilled on her, and Heidi, the way they edit it, I think makes it worse than what it is, and it showed Heidi just walking off. I do feel like Stephanie probably takes things a little bit more sensitively than most, and I'm not sure what her sign is. But I feel like there could be some kind of I feel like she just might misinterpret a lot. The next scene is kind of just Brody and his wife, and Brody's in the bathtub and he's kind of just playing ball with the dogs, and it's just real cute, right? So that scene gave me good energy, good vibes. And then there was the little interviews with Brody by himself, you know, the confessional, and it does seem like Brody does love his wife. It seems like he got all of his partying out of his system and that he actually does love his wife. Audrina Justin and Stephanie. Okay, so this next scene had some really weird energy from Justin, Audrina, and Stephanie. Suddenly Justin and Stephanie are friends. I don't know when that started. I don't understand where that came from. I guess it's just a storyline. It kind of sucks watching reality TV like now as opposed to when I was like younger, when it used to come on, because it's like we already know what y'all doing. Like, if y'all pop up with a friendship out of nowhere, we know that y'all did that for a storyline. Perez Hilton, when him and Misha confronted one another. So initially Misha came up to Perez and it was like good energy or whatever, but then she flipped it when Perez told her basically, well, he didn't really say like I'm sorry, but he kind of seemed sympathetic about everything, and Misha was like, no, like, I'm not going to accept that. So before you even try to issue me an apology, I'm going to let you know right now, I'm not going to accept it. Like I said on the last episode, basically Misha said that Perez body shamed a lot of girls in Hollywood, ended a lot of careers, outed people that were gay before they were ready to come out, all kinds of stuff, like just playing real dirty. And so when Audrina walks up, she says to Perez like, oh, so what, you did it for money? And it's like, duh, you know he did it for money. And so Perez didn't really answer that question. He kind of just left it like that. There was a weird ass stare down. Yeah, Perez, he swore on his kid's life. He was like, I swear on my kid's life. I don't even know how he has kids. I don't know what he did. I don't know the situation. I don't even keep up with Perez Hilton, but he said he swore on his kid's life that he if given the chance to do it again, he would never do it that way. And then Misha was like, oh really, you swear on your kid's life? Like, she wasn't letting it go. Perez was like, oh, so you gonna I don't know what he said. He was like basically like, oh, so you gonna tell me that I'm lying? Basically like that. So after that, he just walked away. So all Misha's friends was bigging her up. They was like, we're so proud of you, girl, or whatever. So after that, Spencer and Stephanie are in the next scene, and Stephanie is claiming, oh no, Spencer is claiming that Stephanie talks shit. Like, okay, so Stephanie told Spencer, let's go over here and talk or whatever, and Spencer was like, oh, what do we need to talk about? Like, playing dumb. And she pulls him to the side and she's like, you know, I really don't know why there's a problem. I mean, it feels like good energy tonight, but it's usually a problem with me, you, and Heidi. And so Spencer told her, like, look, sis, you always talk crap whenever you're on a blog or, you know, in front of the media, and we don't like that. So basically, I feel like Spencer is playing petty with her, like tit for tat, because she might be airing out some dirty laundry. But Stephanie is the type of person that's like, it's an open book with her, but Spencer is like, no, even our dirty laundry, like, I don't want you to air that out. So, and then he kept making reference to her like being from living in London and making fun of her for that. It was real petty. We're dealing with two narcissists, or three, all of them, Heidi, Spencer, and Stephanie. Spencer takes orders from Heidi, and Heidi delivers them to Stephanie. And I just feel like brother and sister, like, that's blood. Like, I understand he's married to Heidi, but I really think that they just need to squash it, because that's not right, period. And then Spencer said he doesn't trust Stephanie, so I feel like still there's something that's not being said as far as the drama with Spencer, Stephanie, and Heidi. After that, Stephanie was crying. She went outside. Here comes Justin. Here comes Justin Bobby to check on her. Again, how are y'all friends? It's just weird. They just did this really weird stare down and nobody said anything, but I'm just like, okay. Misha, Audrina, and Whitney go on a hike. So they were basically, again, just bigging her up like, girl, you did that the other night and when you stood up to Perez. After that, y'all, we're just moving it right along, okay? Because it's humid out here, it's bugs out here, and Spencer is seen in a scene getting a crystal healing, so he's all into his chakras now, his energy, spirit, and he's all on this love and light kick. Then Stephanie and Justin are in the next scene together at Stephanie's house. Justin is like, I'm gonna pop by and check on you. When he gets there, she was like, well, I really didn't need you to come check on me. I'm good. I told you that. So now they're just sitting down at the table, just drinking water or whatever, just catching up on everything. And Stephanie then expresses that she wants to move back to London, so basically just running from her problems constantly, which I kind of don't blame her. The way they're treating her, it's like they don't even want her there. But again, like, no, sis, just face it, you know, get to the bottom of it, see what's really going on, and just live your life. If they still don't want to fool with you after that, live your life, sis. But anyway, so Justin basically told her, like, I don't think you should move back to London. I don't think you should run from your problems, you know. And I forget what she said, something in reference to a cell phone, and he was saying how he lived in Nicaragua and he didn't have a phone at all, and blah blah blah. It was, I don't know what that was, like some kind of playful banter. It was stupid. But I feel like the reason why Justin said that she shouldn't move back to London is because I think Justin has feelings for Stephanie. I don't know where it's coming from again, but the fact that Audrina is cool with Stephanie is just like, and Audrina also is suspect. She's looking like, what are y'all doing together? So there's a scene with Brody, Shaquille O'Neal's stepson, random, Brandon Lee, which is Tommy Lee's son. And so they basically were just sitting down and talking about being the kids of celebrities, how that lifestyle is, the drugs, alcohol, never being told no, and it just shed some light on how it is when you're a celebrity's kid, being able to have access to things that regular kids would not have access to. Surgery, like, you got to think, these kids are allowed to you know, go to parties, they're allowed to have drugs, they're allowed to have alcohol, and it's just like, when you're never told no, that's just a whole different lifestyle. And it was kind of cool to hear them talking about that and, you know, their little problems. Bruce, now this is where they kind of transitioned into Brody talking about Bruce again, slash Caitlyn. And so Brody basically was saying that Bruce was never around with the Olympics, and then with him marrying into the Kardashian family or whatever, he wasn't really around. So when he finally did start to get to know Bruce, it's like the minute he gets to know his dad, just like that, it's like that's not his dad anymore. And so now it's Caitlyn. And so Caitlyn is just a whole new person and wants to live life as well. So I feel like Brody is just kind of lost and alone as well. Someone who they name as Gunner's assistant. Now Gunner is Heidi and Spencer's son, and they have someone, it's a nanny, okay, but they're naming this person Gunner's assistant. So then it's Audrina, Heidi, and Joey at the pool. Joey is Audrina's best friend, and she's her stylist. So what they're doing is picking out clothes for Audrina to go on a date with Justin Bobby. Girl, when I saw this scene, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, this just must be some Hollywood stuff. A stylist? I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I'm not getting a stylist for Justin Bobby, period. No. Anyways, so I just thought it was funny that also in this scene, I think Audrina was in her bathroom, and they was zooming in on this mascara by L'Oreal, I think it is. It's Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara, and I'm like, damn, they keep zooming in on that. So I'm guessing they like sponsored the whole show. I don't know, but that was just interesting. And this is where Audrina goes to meet Justin Bobby. So she calls him on the phone, basically like, hey, are we still on? What are we doing or whatever? And he's like, oh yeah, come through. Come through? Like, what do you mean? You're not picking me up? So she was like, I thought we were gonna go together. He was like, nah, just pull up. Basically, so he basically was telling her like, get an Uber and pull up to, he had a cabana, not a cabana, a garage. If she wanted to bring her car, he had a garage down at the beach, and it was a concert. So they had like this skybox or whatever, and Audrina pulls up. Justin, a guy named Joey, and Ashley. And who are these people? I forget who these people are. Look, I need the regular cast to come back. But basically they were talking and trying to figure out like what it is. What is it with Justin and Audrina? Like, Justin, do you like this girl or not? Like, I just feel like Justin plays so many mind games with Audrina. I feel like he's in love with her, but I also feel like he's scared of her. Like, he knows this is the one girl that could break his heart, if he don't step up to the plate and ultimately be the girl that got away. I feel like she really does scare him, but I also feel like he just has her in his back pocket. It's like whenever he reaches back there in that back pocket, there's Audrina running to his rescue. Like, stop running to Justin Bobby. Get your own life. Like, Justin Bobby is not. Cut that rebound off, sis. Like, I'm so serious. You're gonna have to cut it off. Like, I don't know if it's the D, I don't know what it is, I don't know if he has money, it don't seem like it, but whatever. So Joey and Ashley set Audrina up on a date with a business owner, and they told Justin Bobby straight like that. They told him, like, we set her up, she's going on a date with a business owner. And that's when Justin Bobby was like, oh well, it's always good to have somebody that's gonna take care of you. Like, right, why wouldn't they? Like, Audrina is the most beautiful girl. Like, why wouldn't somebody want to take care of her? Like, I don't understand why she continues to fool with you, kindred spirit or not. Like, it's always cool. Like, okay, so when you're attracted to guys who are like the bad boy, or they have like a little edge to them, or they're artsy, or something just against the grain, that's going to be a girl's weakness. But I'm telling you, Audrina, you won't have to let it go, because it's not going anywhere. You said yourself that he's leading you on. You know that. Like, don't be available to him. Cut it. And your life will go a lot better, because you're not going to be able to enter into anything new while you're keeping him just dangling. Like, don't do that. But at one point they were saying like, oh, Justin, I haven't rode on your motorcycle in so long. Like, Audrina was telling Justin, I haven't rode on your motorcycle in so long. It's been like 10 years. And he just was like looking at her, and that was it. So I'm just like, look, all these cliffhangers. Yeah, so it was a lot of cliffhangers in the show. I'm over Justin Bobby. Like, I think he's a good person. I think he's cool. He's very attractive, but I just think that they need to cut it, because it's not going anywhere for some reason. Like, he doesn't want to take it there with you, Audrina. And girl, I mean, he knows that you like him. He knows that you're in love with him, but he knows he's not going to take it there with you, or he's going to try to string you along until he's like 50 something. Girl, don't do it. I really wouldn't even give him an ultimatum. Like, I would just leave it alone, Audrina. Listen to me, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you stay tuned for more episodes. Like I said, subscribe to my channel, hit the post notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. I saw you guys liked the last one, so leave me a comment down below. Let me know who's your favorite character, what you think about how it's going so far, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.